instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Pass to Towns. And it's Miami with the rebound. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Embry. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the paint. Here's Embry. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Towns. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Jason Kidd.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
To the middle. Here's Towns. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
And here's Booker from the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Miami trailing. Booker outside. Back to Kidd. Booker with no one around. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Towns trying to get open. Doncic, no good. Down low. Finished off the break.
Timeout.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Anderson right side. Stolen by Boozer. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Assist from
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Las Vegas now. Duncan inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Howell can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Boozer, no luck. Las Vegas trails by 5. Here's Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
And he can't hit the second.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Pass to Duncan. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boozer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a
Second
foul.
team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Anderson with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Hayes. The shot comes out. Nice D from Duncan. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Las Vegas
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kid reads defenders so well and always able to compromise them.
And the second free throw, good. Las Vegas trails by 6. Here's Brandon. No good off the back of the rim. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kidd.
Miami foul. Jason Kidd.
Las Vegas, they've missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting for Las Vegas. Michael Redd. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
He doesn't get the second one. Boozer up top. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And
16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Pass to Embry. Misses the baby hook.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Marion gets it to go. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize. Deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Pass to Mullen. Jordan with the steal. Outside, Towns. Over Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
First team foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And that one misses. And Las Vegas making a change here. So he comes up empty at the line. To the inside. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Mullin.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
He'll take his
Second
third and
team
fourth
foul.
free throw shots at the game right here.
Shooting for Las Vegas, Kenny Anderson. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
And they haven't converted once from the line this quarter.
Inside. Here's Boozer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From deep. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to Boosie. To the inside. Embry. That's
Wayne
good.
Embry.
Embry's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Boosie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Assisted by.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jordan inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Your Las Vegas Dancers.
Miami leading by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
Substitution for Miami. Tim Duncan.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. To the middle. Knocked loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Mullen.
Las Vegas foul call.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Miami. Chris Mullin at the line for 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Las Vegas trails by 7. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Mullen with the slam.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one's good. Doncic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Duncan's
Got his second basket of the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Miami leading by 9. Pass to Embry. And here's Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Duncan.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
Las Vegas calls
Las Vegas calls timeout. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. So it's Las Vegas now. 11-point game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
The ball goes to Miami.
And here's Miami. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Third team foul.
Stripped away. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. He's in the post. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Miami leading by 8. Inside, Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And here's Las Vegas. .56 seconds left here in the second. Here's Red. It's rebounded by Embry.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The ball goes to Miami.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Miami.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Pass to Embry. Now here is Mullen. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Here's Duncan. Misses off the left iron. Here's Howell. No points in the game yet for him. Las Vegas again missing. Here's Embry. And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Doncic. No good. Shot missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tim Duncan.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Jordan. Rejected by Booker. Here's Mullen. Banked in off the glass. Mullen's got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Wayne
Yeah,
Ellington.
you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Doncic fires from way outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Booker. And he drops in the layup off the
Devin
glass.
Booker.
He has 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix
The
it.
ball
They
goes to
keep
Miami.
getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Substitution for Miami. Carlos Boozer.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Hayes, no good. Miami leading by 22. To the inside. Marion with the steal. From deep three-point range. Las Vegas again missing. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And here is Kidd. He has 5. It's rebounded by Doncic. The 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 9.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Here's Kidd. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
First team foul.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor
The ball goes
who
to
also
Miami.
inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Kidd is doubled. Stolen by Anderson. Right side, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Miami leading by 20. Here's Booker.
Las Vegas foul call.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Outstanding initiative from
Shooting
Booker.
for Miami.
Terrific at earning these
Devin
calls
Booker.
inside.
At the line
First
for
trip to
2.
the line for him here. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Knocks it loose. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Duncan. And he makes good on the layup.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan's got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Anderson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing
Las
to
Vegas
attack the
foul
basket
call.
no matter who is in front
Anthony
of him.
Towns. First
No
personal
question he
foul.
got bumped on that
Third
shot.
team foul.
And let's quickly check out the
Shooting for
scoring
Miami.
breakdown here for
Chris
Miami.
Mullen. 2 shots.
And Mullen drops them both. Las Vegas trails by 21. Here's Towns. Again, Las Vegas score.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Mullen. And he banks in the layup. Mullen's got his third basket of the night right there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
1:33 left in the third. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And that one's good. Brandon.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Gus Williams.
That one goes. Count it.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Towns with the bucket.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Here's Embry.
Wayne Embry.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Gus Williams.
Embry's got 17 now.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Howell can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so it's Miami rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been
The Miami team, 63.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Odom, and the layup's good off the glass. Odom's got his first points of the night.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Anderson.
And it's good, 2 points.
Assisted by.
And their beginnings could just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that
Substitution
time.
on the court.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Boozer. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. So it's Las Vegas now. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The ball goes to Miami.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Anderson.
And it's slammed in by Varejao.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Freedom can't get it to go.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Nader. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nader's got his first basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Boozer. Pass to Varejao. And it's slammed in by Varejao.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Maggette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams, Milwaukee, is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league
second
better.
Team foul. Shooting.
And he makes the first.
Swen Nader at the line for two.
That one misses. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Miami. Down low. Varejao.
Anderson Varejao.
And it's slammed in by Varejao.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Brandon.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for Las Vegas, Terrell Brandon.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
Here's Boosie. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Ibaka in the post. Here's Bridgman. It's not going to go for him. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Freedom.
That's a
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Las Vegas. Swen Nader. Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Boosie. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Miami, Anderson Varejao.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
4 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Las Vegas ball.
So it's Las Vegas now. Anderson in the post. Comes up empty down low. And it's Miami's ball.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to
Personal
make.
foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Serge Ibaka.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nader can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Miami foul. Lance Stevenson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Las Vegas. Swen Nater. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Bridgman. Here's Varejao. Lays it up off the glass.
Varejao.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
That's the end
A
of the
resounding
game.
victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,